This is Sarah. Like many of us, her days seem to go by faster and faster. But Tuesday was especially busy. Work deadlines, a visit to the doctor, stopping at 3 grocery stores just to get all the right ingredients for dinner, on the phone with her parents for almost an hour, and her husband is just getting back from an out-of-town job. Needless to say, Sarah wasn't able to make time to vote on Tuesday, but she usually tries and wants to next time. Sarah is now 34 years old. She was born the same year the Supreme Court handed down the landmark Roe v. Wade decision. Sarah, like most women her age, hasn't thought much about Roe v. Wade. After all, it's been around for as long as she has. But she's glad it's there, because for her whole life, Sarah has had the ability and responsibility to make her own decisions about her reproductive health. But at her last doctor's visit, Sarah sensed that something was different. Much to her surprise, her doctor had extra helpers in the room. So what are these guys doing in Sarah's doctor's office? What are they doing in yours? Well, remember 1973? Some people don't like that women like Sarah have been making their own decisions for all this time. Some people have been working for the last 34 years to overturn what the Supreme Court did. Now, these guys aren't doctors, but they know that women's bodies are mysterious and complicated things. Far too complicated for the woman herself or her doctor to understand. They know that the best people to understand what's really going on in there are, why, themselves, of course. Take our little cowboy friend here, for example. This is George W. Bush. Now, he's not really a cowboy. He actually couldn't even rope a steer. So he decided to find something that looked a little bit like a cow's head and practice on that. Nice job, George. So how does someone like this end up in your doctor's office? He gets there because we elect him, and there's 2 ways to do that. The first is to vote for them. The second is to not vote at all, which pretty much has the same effect. He's happy either way. And then he gets to appoint these guys for life. Isn't it nice how George takes care of appointing these men to watch over you? And did you know on April 18th, these guys, you know, the ones you didn't vote for, upheld the first ever federal abortion ban, even though there was no exception for women's health. That's right, no exception for women's health. So here's what Sarah figured out. If you don't make time to get behind this screen, you may be surprised to find out what's behind this one. You care about your health. You wouldn't miss your next regular doctor's appointment. Don't miss your next election. NARAL Pro-Choice Oregon. Get involved.